Eaglet's been in the cave all this time. It's come out. The wind has calmed down, and it came out just as I'm filming. Ugh. Okay. And I'm not going to zoom in quite yet because it's ready to fly. And it won't be a long stream given the weather. It's been stormy all day, crazy wind all day. And I started a stream inside, but the window glare was bad. And it's going to fly again. So I'm going to, you see, let it be. Well, I guess it's better than having it in the dark in the cave. I just have to keep up with it. Yes, a young learning to fly. It's a golden eaglet. It fledged on July 4th. And it's going to migrate any time now. So I am filming every opportunity I can get. And it was in the cave most of the day because we've been having crazy, absolutely insane weather. The wind just stopped. I was actually streaming for 2 minutes from inside, but through the window with no sun is useless. And just as I said, I wish the wind would stop, the wind stopped. Maybe I should have said it like 5 hours ago. USA, Colorado. So I'm filming from Colorado, private property. That's where the nest is. It's not my property, I just work here. Well, I manage the property for the owner. And we've been following Eaglet since April 18th when it was born. We watched it growing in the nest, fledging on July 4th, and learning all the ropes was Mama Eagle. And it's ready to migrate anytime soon. So every day I spot it, I feel is another blessed day, as I'm surprised it hasn't gone yet. Maybe the weather has helped, as we've had the strangest weather ever in the last few weeks. And today we're expecting huge storms. We already had some, but it's about to get worse. Hey, outdoor with Big Matt. Hope you're well. And the reason I shouldn't be zooming in is to be able to follow it when it flies off. So now I'm going to have to look where it is at to catch up with it. Okay, it's coming back. There we go. and Mama is with it, I think. And I'm filming with just a phone and a scope. So when it's in the sky, it gets blurry. But it's all manual, so by the time I refocus everything, it will be gone. So we just follow it. I'm in no way a professional filmmaker or photographer. I just share what I see, which is a lot of wildlife on a private property. This is my everyday view. And once this eaglet migrates away, the bald eagles will come back on the property. And if they have eaglets, they will bring the eaglets. You saw Mama. Mama comes to give the flying lessons, deliver fish or goose, depending on the day. And I cannot read the chat while I'm following Eaglet. I'm struggling enough following Eaglet. And usually I turn off my chat in case it goes in the bottom of my screen. The chat hides it. And beside Eaglet, I will film deer, raccoons, skunks, squirrels, snakes, insects, birds, whatever visits, hawks, owls, hummingbird. Whoa, it's going fast. And if it doesn't turn, I'm going to meet the house siding. And I think I'm still following Eaglet. Yes, I am. So Eaglet has a white band on its tail and a lot of white feathers still. Mama's got a lot of golden tone and a few white feathers. And Papa is mostly black. And I could zoom in, but it's going to take off again. Hey, Nowhere Man. Hey, Soledad Castilleos. So I could have filmed all day, 12 hours straight. Unfortunately, the weather was so bad. I am in the USA, Muhammad Yunus, Colorado, USA. Oh, look, we've got Mama here too. Well, we get to see both today. And they're going to take off again, so I'm not going to zoom any more than that to be able to follow them. Mama is on the bottom, and the baby eagle is on the top. But as you can see, they're almost the same size. It's going to follow. Mama is too hard to follow. Well, too hard for me. She's so fast. He's going to take off. So if you enjoy wildlife, I don't schedule stream because I stream first when I'm not working, since I work on this property. Second, I need wildlife in order to stream. So that's my content and my only content. Oops, taking off. Told you. Lost it again. Ah, we've got one here. Eaglet is flying, and I believe that's Mama. Unless it's Eaglet. I think that's Mama. Yeah, Eaglet is yapping away somewhere in the sky. I can't see him yet, but I'll zoom in on Mama till I can spot him and tag with him. Oh, he's flying low. He's flying low. She's going to take off again anyhow. And he might land by her. Let me look again. Okay, he's coming up to her, I think. Where is he? Now he's doing a U-turn. Just hang on. Where did he go? Right, down this mountain. I think it went in a cave, so I'm going to wait it out. It will be flying again. I'll zoom back on Mama. You can hear it. Mama is a young eagle too. I believe that was the first set of eaglets looking at golden eagles on the nest for 10 years. She left the nest after 2 weeks. Well, the eaglets unattended. One died because of it. I think, live and learn. So maybe she's feeding Eaglet when she should have stopped. Hey, Tate. I'm trying to see if I can catch him. Usually I catch him on flights, but he's blending in the rock right now. And this rock face is full of snakes, so don't be surprised if you see her pulling a snake out. She's going, so I'm going to zoom out because I'll catch one of them eventually. But she's so fast. She might be going to the Ponds Lake Reservoir, a few miles away to hunt. And that's where she's headed unless she turns around. Or she's heading to the river at the bottom of this rock face, which is filled with rainbow trouts. And pretty soon I'll meet the tree unless she turns around. I'm even surprised I kept up with her. Maybe she wanted some peace and quiet away from baby. And yes, she landed right there. So I'm going to try to find you baby now. He's still there somewhere. Got to find the big cave. It's my best bet. Ah, and he went down this area. There you go. I think that's him right there. Oh, her. No, that's a cave. Oh, wait. It's under that cave. Nope. It's flying somewhere. It's hungry, so it's not going to stay put for long. It's too small to be it. And as you saw, Eaglet is almost as big as Mama and much bigger than Daddy, which makes me think it's a female, but we will never know for sure. And this is where it grew up, that's the nest. It was in this area, so while it's yapping away, it's asking for food, so it's going to take off again because the wind is taking off, and it loves flying in the wind. And it's moving because the sound is moving. Let me look up. Oh, got him. Okay, this cat. Oh, it's flying fast. There we go. And it's going to take off again, I can guarantee that. As it loves flying in the wind. Hey Kif Chief, hey USC Studio. And the wind is taking off again. Gosh, it's fast. It's really cruising along. I mean, for the ones who watched it growing up, you can see his progress or her progress this week. The only thing it needs to learn, I think, is catch its own food. It's being a bit lazy. Yesterday it took a long flight inland with a mama. Usually it stays above the rock face. If it goes any further window, I'll have to wait for it to come back. And it will be back, but I've got the siding of that little U shape on the patio. So it will be back. I'm looking. And it's quiet. So it either has gone behind the dome, landed at the riverbank, or on a tree, which would be new for that eaglet, as I have yet to see it landing on a tree. I mean, it's getting bolder in the last few days, so it could easily do it. Like yesterday, it went inland and it went in a huge circle around the property and came back. It left on the north side, came back on the south side. And while we wait, I'll just give you something to look at. It's not like if I'm short of staff. There you go. A magpie are the fawns or filigrane fawns. A fawn, and she's got only a few spots left. And we will hear eaglet. It will let us know it's back. As you heard, it can be very loud. And I'll get some water. I'll focus on one. I guess I'll focus on the phone. Oh, he's back. Don't know where he is, but he is back. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I can't look at the chat. I'm trying to keep up with Eaglet. But thank you for coming back, watching, liking, subbing, sharing, commenting. And we are following a golden eaglet. It was born on April 18th during a snowstorm. It had a sibling, but the sibling passed away. A snake came in the nest and got it. And came back for the eaglet, but Mama pulled the snake out. of the nest and ate it. And that was actually on live stream, so I'm not just making a story up to keep you interested. You can actually see it. I think I did a short too. It fledged on July 4th, and now it's learning all the ropes before to migrate and start its new life. And if you enjoy wildlife content, just turn on your notification on all. I never know when I'm coming on or not. It all depends on my work. This is where I work. I manage this property and my job is physical, so if I'm on the job busy, I cannot be filming unless I attach my camera to a tree. And it's not a camera, it's a phone, an old phone. And for the eagles, I attach it to a scope. So I appreciate the like, the views, as I will not go monetize since I'm not a professional filmmaker or photographer. I just share what I see for the people who wants to see it and enjoy it. I find wildlife and nature very healing and grounding, and I'm sure I'm not the only one. It keeps me away from other things I could be watching, which might be upsetting. So I watch wildlife instead of news. And all the videos and shorts I post are all filmed by me. I don't borrow from anyone else. And I don't use editing tools, so what I get is what you get. Yeah, I could use AI and make baby eagle look so much bigger and shinier and huge talents or whatever, but then it's not real, it's not authentic. And I like authenticity, not fake. So it might not be the largest eaglet or the fancier, most beautiful eaglet, but he's a cool eaglet and has survived a snake attack. Hi Skeeter, hi Jario, Jerry. I don't even edit and add music. So let's say that I filmed something and the radio was playing and there was a song and it, you know, it might get a copyright. I'll take the volume out altogether, but I will not add music, not even free copyright one. I just don't. I keep it as simple and realistic as it is. I find there is a certain beauty in simplicity. And it's going to take off again. So once it gets at a spot and stay there for a while, I'll zoom in. But while it's flying, we'll lose it. As you saw, I'm getting better, but you know, it takes practice and I'm not perfect. I do try. I guess that's another reason why I won't go monetized. Because to be monetized, you've got to deliver professionalism. Well, that's my theory. And anyway, I don't want to put that stress on people to have to look at a donation sign. So anyhow, I'm a free channel, very simple, no editing, messy hair, no makeup, no edited videos, no AI, no fancy fanfare. That's me. Hi, Tajina. And anyways, there are plenty of wildlife channel who does that, so I just do my own thing. Going to try to zoom in, but if it takes off, it takes off, okay? And remember, everything is manual here. Very basic equipment. So it might take me a minute to get it situated. Well, today that was fast. I have struggled for 5 minutes, as my regulars will know. I hope the quality is good. That's the best I can do. I mean, considering it's a phone and I am a mile away. I am at the main buildings, and this is a mile away, 800 feet up, rock face. Wind, no sun. But at least it's dry. And I'll move it a bit this way. Here we go. Thanks, Tate. And if it flies off, obviously, I will lose it because I'm on a zoom in, so I will have to catch it up on flight. But all the white you see are its baby feathers. And every time it preens, you've got like 3-5 feathers flying away. It's molting. I believe that's what you call it in English. I wonder if I've got time to bend down for my water, which is on the ground. And everything I know about wildlife, I've learned it by observing them. And because wildlife officials will tell me, answer my questions. as they have the deer herd is actually colored with GPS, some of them, and biologists are following them, so I talk to them and to the wildlife manager, as when the eaglets are disturbed by humans, not only are they trespassing on the property, but they're interfering with eaglet, and they are still protected. Look, it's got a feather on the top of its head, ready to fly off. I don't know if you can see it. A white one. And when it's not snake season, I will go down to the river like this spring when Mama and Papa Eagle were courting and mating. I was at the river and was able to do some beautiful zoom-ins, very clear too, because there was no distance except it for the height. And I posted those shorts on the Golden Eagles playlist. All the birds stop singing. It's so strange right now. The calm before the next storm. See if I can zoom in a bit more. I think I'm full zoom. Or maybe not. Okay, just let me move it a bit. A bit more. There you go. Hopefully it doesn't take off. Oh. Oh. Hopefully it doesn't take off. I just realized I didn't take my work phone, which is not good. As I am 24 hours a day on call. And rain will be starting in 15 minutes, approximately, according to the weather map. So at least I was able to show it again today, and it's a blessed day. And I'm hoping before it leaves, we can actually watch it catching something. Not only because then we know it can survive, since they've got 50-50 survival chances as they fledge, well, as they leave and migrate. But it would be nice to catch its first, food catch, as we did the fledge and everything else. Enjoy supper, no women. And if you enjoy music this evening, this channel is coming on and he plays independent music, and he's got, I know, some friendly, very outgoing stream. You might want to check him out. I can't remember the time. But that's where I am at on Thursdays for the live stream I follow. I follow a lot of live streams, but this is where I go on Thursdays. Very outgoing, great community, great music. Music that you won't hear on the radio, but nevertheless, they've got great channels. Hi, Mary Ningendu. Welcome back. I think I recognize that name, or your name. I think he's going to take off again. The wind is picking up, as you can see from its feathers. And it loves flying in the wind, as every eagle. That music stream comes on at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Usually when it goes in a submissive position, Mama is flying close by, but I can't see her, so that could have been the wind. And I'm just letting you enjoy the scenery and the sound of nature. If you have any questions, ask them in chat. If I can answer to them, I will. If I cannot, I will just tell you I don't know. And this is when I lose it because I'm zoomed in and I need to zoom out. Oh, it's already up there. Hey, Emu Huckleberry. Sorry, I can't really look at the chat, but I saw your name. Well, and I know only one emu, so I'm guessing I saw emu age, and I'm guessing it's emu. Huckleberry also, that might be, right. Oh, he's going to do some roller coaster flying again, up and down. And it's going to take back off. So I shouldn't get too comfortable. I hope you well, Emu. I hope I'm saying your name properly. emu, IMU. I'm guessing it would be I because it's in English. Okay, I'll try to zoom back in and hopefully it's not taking off right away. Thanks. I'm the queen for butchering names. I need to go a bit lower, I guess. Sorry, everything is manual in here. Head cut off. That we'll have to do. Close enough. Maybe a bit more that way. Huh. Right, and I'm fully zoomed in, I believe. Yeah. This evening I will stream only unless there is a storm, maximum 6:30. As I'm taking like the night off, figure of speech, because I'm still at work. But I'm going to go to look at that live streams that I place the link above. Great independent music. And great chat, relaxing chat. It makes you forget the day's problems. There are some ducks, I can hear them. And I think it's coming from the river at the same level as where it is. Hi, Thomas Bradley. We're watching in Colorado, private property. It's a golden eaglet, born April 18th, fledged. Its first flight, July 4th, on Independence Day. And it's ready to migrate any day now. So every day I look out for it, and if I spot it, I film it, weather permitting. Today I couldn't come as early as I wanted to because we had huge storms. And huge winds. The wind has subsided. But we've got rain in the forecast. Half an hour ago, they said it would be there in 15 minutes, so we just got another. It's going to poop and then flies. Too much. Trying to bring it in the center. It's going to fly. I think Mama is up there. I'm getting ready to zoom out. As if it flies, you know, I need to be zoomed out. Maybe not. I can't see anything up there. Oh, there is something. What is that? What on earth is... Oh, it's a plane. Eaglet spotted it before I did. And we don't have much sun, which makes the picture blurry. I hope it's still okay, somewhat. Someone can let me know. Can't guarantee refocusing will do anything, but I'll try. Is that better or worse? It's actually worse. the focus on the scope is manual, so it's not that good. As the light dims, that's the problem I get. Oh, nice, Thomas Bradley. The bald eagles will come back when the golden eaglet is gone. Hey, Richard Ortiz. How are you? And if you're wondering what it's looking at, I actually climbed that rock face from the other side, which is climbable, the hillside, the brush hillside. And I posted some bird's eagle view photos once I was stood on the top of the rock face. And it gives you a bird eagle view. You will have to go down on the community post, but I posted like 3 or 4 photos. I like that. Bear with me. If you place a little at, that little symbol on the name that you see on the screen, it will highlight the name, and then that person can see it right away like you saw it. It's like a tag. And then if you go in your keyboard and look for the little smiley face, depending if you have a phone or a laptop, the laptop will give you the Google emojis. Your regular phone or tablet will give you your emojis on your keyboard, and you tap a little handshake, hand wave, smiley, bear, like you did. I guess he was talking about the at symbol since he could do a bear. Oh, I hear Mama maybe? Oh, Mama and Papa are in the sky. Get ready. They came to fetch baby for a flying lesson that just passed. They're both above, enticing baby to come up, as they did yesterday. And I think baby is like, give me some food. Oops. I wish they would come lower so I could catch them. They're both going in circle above baby. They might come lower, so that's why I'm aiming at the sky. Come on down a bit. Baby will take off, but I'm hoping they come down a bit. They're not going to, unless the vultures, wait. The way they're flying, there could be vultures. It might not be Mama and Papa. Oh, also they tagged at each other, which I don't see vultures doing much of. And they're still there. I don't know. Yeah, I think the vultures. Baby would have gone already if it was Mama. So yeah, if you look in your numbers, symbols, you'll see the little at. And then write the name as it's displayed on the screen, and it highlight the name for the other person to see it when you talk to them. Because I'm doing everything from a phone and a tablet, I never type it, I forget it. Hey, Mary-Ellen Stanley. And I reduce the zoom a bit because it gets blurry with the lack of light, but I believe that on some phones, tablets, and computers, you can actually zoom in the screen. Oops, that was me. Dropped my bottle. While we wait, hopefully it won't fly off. I need to refill one of my squirrel station. The weather map forecasted heavy rain 45 minutes ago. I'm loving it when they've hung in my favor. Hey, Cindy. Have a lovely evening too. Sorry, I'm not on my tablet, so I can only speak. Hi, Marjorie. Marjorie, this is Colorado, USA, private property. We're watching a golden eaglet. Hi, Snooks. The golden eaglet was born on April 18th, fledged, took its first flight on July 4th, and is now learning the ropes before to start its journey alone without its parents. And we're watching it every day as it will fly any day now. And then we will have to wait next year to watch the next set of eaglets, assuming everything goes well. No, we had two. And one was caught by a snake in the nest and was eaten. And that one was almost eaten, but Mama Eagle pulled the snake out of the nest and ate it. And I know it because it happened on the live stream. If you go to check my Golden Eagle playlist, I've got many different animal playlists. The Golden Eagle playlist will have it. I'll be right back. Going to try to lower it to maybe increase the zoom. The sun is back out, so the picture is getting better again. That was a blue jay. And blue jays are notorious to mimic other bird sound like hawks and eagles. And they will do that if they find a food stash like the bird seeds I put out to keep other birds away. They think a rapture is close by. Or sometimes they just mimic it for the sake of mimicking. No, that's what they do. And if they see a hawk, they will actually do the hawk alarm sound, bell, to warn. But yeah, blue jays will mimic other birds, notoriously hawks and eagles. And they're right by me in the tree next to me. As Batman Wayne would say, the blue jays are the Karens of wildlife. It's not black. it's golden. If you look it when it flies in the sky, you will see the golden highlights on their wings everywhere. And if Mama comes back, or if you go on my channel and look at some shorts of Mama when she was mating, and the title will say, Golden Eagles Mating, you will see all the golden tones on the neck and the wings. And when the sun shines, all the gold comes out of their feathers. And they've got gold highlights. Like this eaglet, you can see it on the lower feather, wing. With the sun, it has golden tones, not too many yet. The mom is full of them. So they've got golden tones, highlights on their feathers. The mama's got plenty on the upper body, the top of the wings, the back. The dad's got them mostly on the underneath its wings. If it poops, it's ready to fly. Poop. There you go. All right. It might take off. Not really. I've just learned from watching them. And I'm going to zoom out because I think it's getting ready to take off. And I can follow it on the zoom out. Yes, they poop a lot. Arian Blitzkrieg. Blitzkrieg or Blitzkrieg. I tried. Arian. Okay, I'm knowledgeable. I'm not going to argue. It's an eclipse week, lunar eclipse week, you know, all these planets' movement. Oops. It flew in the rock, along the rock. I'll catch it again, I just have to find it. All right, where did it go? Oh, the wind is picking up. You see, it always takes off with the wind. And I was looking at the chat. I think it went behind the bluff. It will be back. Oh, wait. No, that's the cave. What is in there? That's the sunlight reflecting on the rock. I said it was going to take off. Oh, well, didn't go too far. There you go. It's warming up its feathers with the sunset since the sun came out. And that's how it regulates its temperature. Eagles are always perched and place the back of their body to the sunlight because it regulates the thermal, it's a thermal regulations. In order to keep warm in cold weather, that's how they do it. So in the winter, I often film the eagles perched when the sun is out and it's minus 20 or something. That's because the sunlight is helping the thermal ability of their feathers. So it's sunbathing, it's just following the light. And the wind is picking up, which means it's going to fly again. Yes, they poop a lot, Arian. The rock is full of poop. The new nest started so clean and now it's decorated. It's white. It's white streaked. They do a lot of pooping. So much that you can see it a mile away with a scope on the phone. And the sun bakes it in the rock, so it doesn't always washes away. And when that little eaglet leaves, the golden mama will still be here, but she won't perch here as much. She will resume with Papa Eagle in January. So January, February, I'll see them again mating, I'll film them. And in the meantime, anytime from mid-September, October, it all varies. The bald eagles will come back. And if they have eaglets, they will bring the eaglets and hunt here. So I'll be filming that on the hounds, on the hawks. Coyotes will come back from the elevation as it gets colder, and they're already back anyway. And we've got a pack of 6, and they've got puppies, so the pack grew. The deer is on and off from here. Raccoon, skunk. I filmed a baby skunk the other night. I've still got to post. I've got a lot of videos to post, but I'm keeping them for the times that we don't have as much wildlife due to weather, road repairs on the property. We had 2 very bad storms that destroyed the roads, so it's going to get all fixed early October. So it might disrupt wildlife, so I've got videos to substitute the lives. And it might not. But they're going to fix along the main areas where I film. So I'm already setting up alternate areas, which might be right there on the arenas, so I can film right out of my window at night. I have to think about it and see how much it spooks them too. The on and off snooks, but we've got 2 juvenile hawks that moved on here a few weeks ago. They come and go, so I'm guessing they're going to stay here for the winter because of the squirrels. Oh, cool, Marjorie. You found the video. We've got the red tail, we've got the red-shouldered, we've got the marten once in a while, we've got the swanson once in a while, we've got the kestrels, and we've got the night hawk that passes along. I think that's in the spring. And we've got the blue herons, we've got the pelicans. They're here all summer, and then they're not as prominent in the winter, but they're still around. We've got a lot of goose or geese, ducks. Snakes will go dormant. The black bear, depending on the winter, if it's a mild winter, will be out during the winter. If so semi-hibernated. If it's a cold winter, then it will be in the cave up there. And we've got the mountain lion, which is out mostly at night, but if we get very cold temp, -20 for a few days or lower, then it will come out daytime like it did 2 years ago. And we get the odd bobcats. Hound is here all year round, and she's getting very friendly. Oh, that's nice, Marjorie. What else? And we've got the migratory birds, but like the hummingbirds, the orioles, and they migrate before the cold. The magpies, the blue jays, the doves, they're all coming back here from higher elevation as it's getting colder. And I am waiting for the wolves to visit, as they have been reintroduced in Colorado, and some were spotted not far. So I am waiting patiently. And we have the ravens. So the ravens move away when golden eaglet, when the golden eaglets are born. And then it comes back in the winter and actually lives in a cave. They have a nest in the cave. And we'll see them a lot in the winter and in the spring. When golden eaglets are born, a lot of birds have an alternate nest further out of the property because the golden eagles become very territorial. Once eaglet has migrated, everything gets back to normal. Yes, ravens in a cave. I filmed them when I was taking a walk at the river. There is an overhang, and they fly up in that hole, and there is a cave somewhere. But it protects them from the cold, the wind, the snow. Winters can be very, very cold here. I've never seen it. I've seen the ravens following the eagles when they've got food and pester the eagles, but I have yet to see an eagle hunting a raven. I have not seen it. What I have seen are bald eagles and golden eagles chasing red hawks. I have actually watched bald eagles and golden eagles going after hawks. And when I watched that bald eagle, I mean, they were full speed in the sky. And what I witnessed, I don't know if it happens every time, what I witnessed is that the hawk did get away. That chase lasted for a while in the sky. And I really thought the hawk would get it. But the hawk actually got away. And it was pretty amazing to watch. And so fast. And what is over there? Let me take my binoculars. I'm wondering if that's hawk on the post. A big bird, but not a hawk, a magpie. Ah, and we've got the deer. Do you want me to stay focused on the eaglet, or do you want me to go down to the deer? You, the viewers, I see it all every day. So it's about you, not about me. One for eaglet, two for deer. So if you want me to keep on the eaglet, you type 1. If you want me to go on the deer, you type 2. And I believe we might have some phones, I'm not sure. Okay. Eaglet it is. As the light goes down, the picture will get blurrier. I wonder if you heard the wingspan that just flew above me, goose. And the wingspan could be heard, but I don't know if it transferred to the phone. Right now, I had goose flying over me, just regular birds, deer on fawns, baby deer, and the squirrels are coming and going to get the peanuts. And because I've got the big scope, I can only film what is a mile away, otherwise it's too close. Well, 50 feet, 30 feet to a mile away. Yes, they don't get many, just enough as a treat for the mamas. A lot of the squirrels are pregnant or just had babies. The winter stash. They're burying it, and the raccoons and skunks at night are looking for it. And as the light goes down, the picture goes blurrier. Nothing I can do. Oh, thank you, Marjorie. Check out my playlist. I've got a little squirrel with no tail. I started to work here 11 years ago. That squirrel was here before I was. And she's still alive and survived the raptors, the coyotes, the snakes. And she will take walnuts from my mouth. And she's wild. She's never been nursed by a human. And it's all on her terms. So like, I haven't really seen her in the last 2 months because she was busy nesting. She's pregnant. And she just started to come back and get the walnuts. And it's all on her terms, as it should be. Want to see a golden eagle's nest? Since anyway we're losing light, I'll show you a golden eagle's nest. That's a golden eagle's nest which is recorded to be 35 years plus. That is a golden nest. 35 years old. And 2 years ago, we had a storm of 100 miles per hour wind, consistent for a full day. That nest never went down. That nest is huge. I thought you would want to see it. And that's the old pair. They didn't come back. They were here for 10 years. And this year they were disrupted by humans, so they left. And this mama and papa moved in and made a nest in 2 months. And they'll be working on it this winter, but the ball was already formed by the fallen rocks. And this is where Eaglet grew up, this Eaglet. And it's well protected from the winds. And you can see the sticks and branches. And there is that huge rock face in the back. There is a huge ball because the rock fell in such a way it formed a ball. And when we were filming the eaglet growing, you could see only the top of the head because it's deep down. And so it's got a wall, a huge rock face on the east side all the way to the top. And on the north side, and you can see the overhang. So it's really protecting them from the snow. The other nest would get totally buried on the snow, so mama would incubate her eggs and get totally snowed in. And when we were watching it for the last few years, Mama Eagle, a few times we all held our breath thinking she would fall from the nest. So yeah, that's a huge nest. And I believe on my community post, and it would be months ago, maybe last winter, I actually went with a drone and took a photo to show how huge it is while the eagles weren't around. And when Mama Eagle opens her wings, she covers the nest. That's how wide it is. And very deep. And every year they would add to it. And I believe the other nest will get as big. They did a quick 2 months job and got it done for their eggs. And we pile up a lot of branches and twigs here after storms for the raptors, so they fly in, they collect what they need, and they don't have to look for it. Well, it's already there on the ground, so we put it all on a pile for them. And then when it's very sunny, the adults will go in these caves and look at the nest from these caves. And like earlier today when the weather was so crappy, Eaglet was in that cave. And that rock face is full of caves. I forgot to look where Eaglet was. So I might not find it again. because usually I look before to move. Now that's a cave. Ah, I lost Eaglet. It's a cave. I lost Eaglet. I forgot to look what part he was at. Oh well. I'll go down. They may have left too. Yep. They all headed to my main area. There you go. Thank you for guiding me. I wasn't paying attention. I went right to the nest. And it's getting darker, windier, so I'll be disconnecting in 5 minutes. And I'll be back tomorrow, so if you turn your notification bell on all, it will notify you every time I come live. I can't do scheduled with specific time because it's when I see wildlife and it's weather permitting. If we have torrential rain, we can't even see that rock face. Also, approximately 6 weeks ago, I stayed live and we watched the storm, and then we watched Eaglet after the storm. And it was not a happy camper. Mama made him, or made whatever, made it ride the storm outside of a cave. It was soaking wet. And it was torrential rain, and before the rain, it was hail. and it never went inside the cave. I am outside right now. But when it gets wet, I'll film through the window, assuming it's not a torrential rain, because I can't get my phone wet. It might be a bit blurry because of the window, like in the winter when I start filming them in April. Like this one was born during a snowstorm. So I filmed it from inside. We could see some of the window texture, but we could see the top of its head on being fed. It's not the best, but we can keep track of what's going on. And when I watch that snake being dragged out of the nest by Mama, I was through a window. So it wasn't as clear as it could have been, but we got it. Yes, it's just a cell phone a mile away. I'm actually a mile away from the rock face. It's a big property. And if I'm too close, we can't actually see it because it might be in a cave or in a position that you cannot see from the river. Being a mile away, you see all of the rock face. The adults are easier to film from the river, as I did this spring, because they often perch on the big rocks, which stands out. That one likes to go more against the rock. So when you go on my main channel, Wildlife Watch with Mo, you see a little bell where it says subscribed. If you click on that, it will say all, personalized, or none at all. If you click the all, every time I come live or I post something, it will notify you. but it's not on that page, it's on my main channel page. So if you click on my name, it should take you to my main page, away from the live. And you'll see a little bell, I believe, on the right side somewhere. Or you can even do it from this page, I think. I'm taking my other phone out to see. Live. No, you have to click on my name. You have to go on my main channel page where it says subscribed. And then turn that in. Okay, good. I had to learn in the last 2 years on streaming. I get lost most of the time. Like yesterday, I lost a whole stream. I lost connection, and then I was trying to save it. It wasn't saving. I had to delete it in order to restart a new stream because you can't have two at once. Also, it wasn't running, it was showing as live. I went in studio, I tried everything, I couldn't figure it out. So I deleted the stream. Anyhow, it's getting late. I've got to give my cat a thyroid medication. But if any of you want a good stream to watch after this one, let me get to it. View channel, post. No, that's not the one. That's tomorrow, so I can advertise it tomorrow. That is the one. Just a moment. Share, copy link. If you're looking for a good stream, if you like music, independent music, this is a very good channel, and he is going live in a few minutes, and I'll be there. It's 15th Bend. He's a musician. And he's got a great community, very friendly. And once I've done my cat's medication, I'll go on his stream and watch the stream. But he's got good music. And share other people's good music. Well, I guess Eaglet is going to spend the night here. And weather permitting, tomorrow I'll be able to stream a long stream. Start early, weather permitting, and get it done. If it's not lightning like it was earlier today, and if I've got to go under the hanger, I'll go under the hanger. But tomorrow I'm hoping to get the whole day off, so if I do, I'm streaming most of the day, if it's still here. All right, you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, commenting, sharing, stopping by. And very nice to meet you, Marjorie. It was nice to have questions, because I never know what to say. And I repeat for the new viewers, but sometimes I don't know if I've got the same viewers or new viewers. Anyhow, blessings everyone. Have a good day, have a good night. It all depends where you're watching from, I suppose. And yeah, have a peaceful, blessed night. That's what is the most important. Be at peace. Nice to meet you, Marjorie. Good night.